lit can it be?
Welcome everyone to Ezekiel's Puzzle. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. It would be deeply appreciated. Thank you.
Basically, guys, a lot have happened since the second birthday to the fourth birthday. We are here to show you Ezekiel progress, how we have overcame a lot of challenges, and we just want to go over our journey over the last 2 years. We got a lot of catching up to do. When we first started Ezekiel Puzzle, he was just diagnosed. He was diagnosed at 18 months. We just got started and had a project to do, and she chose to document Ezekiel autism journey. So now it's 2:18. Ezekiel woke up at 2:05 crying. It's 2:18 now. I brought him downstairs to rock him. He back to sleep now. This is his stimulation. He likes to get rocked. Therapies happened, and our schedule just got packed and overwhelmed, loaded, and basically recording went to the back burner. But good news, we got some documentations for you guys. We got how we overcame some challenges for you guys, and you can see progress. Glory be to God. You know, with the help of therapies and just that persistence that me, Curtis, and our family had as an entirety to just help Ezekiel out in some of his struggles.
I think working with Ezekiel over these past couple of years has been pretty progressive. I will say that. He's been making huge strides as far as his communication, as far as his adaptive skills. The transition has been progressive. Okay, so it's not something that just happened instantaneously.
Right.
It's been something that's been happening over time.
Right.
So like we still have our little hiccups here and there as far as his development goes, but you know that's part of autism. That's the reason why it's called ASD because it is a spectrum. It's not one diagnosis and then one description for that diagnosis. Autism has a lot of different ups and downs, a lot of different quirks to it. Everyone's behaviors, whether they're adult or child with autism, is very, very different.
But one thing that we all could agree on is that they have like similarity traits. So basically, from the second birthday to the fourth birthday, you know, we decided to have the second birthday at the Science Center because he'd been there a couple times and he can run off and do his own thing and not have people in his space. Whereas his fourth birthday, we had everybody in our space, our home, you know, our backyard. That's his personal space.
Right.
So, you know, to have people in his personal space for the first time, I think he did pretty good. What you think?
Yeah. I would say that he did pretty well for the most part. I think that Ezekiel, again, like I said, his adaptive skills and being able to cope with transitions, he's gotten a whole lot better with that over these past couple of years.
Because even in his IEP, I believe, just recently, it was that he could be in a group setting for 5 minutes or more, right?
Right.
Yeah, so as you see, it says that, you know, Ezekiel could be in a group setting for over 5 minutes. I think he last at his party for 3 hours?
Yeah, 3 hours.
So, I mean, that's just in no meltdowns, no crying, no, I need to take a break, whereas he normally can't do that. Ups to ABA for hitting those goals. I could definitely say that he hit that goal. What do you think?
Yeah, as far as his time that he uses to socialize with others, he's most definitely increased in that area. It was initially just 5 minutes that he would have social interaction time, but now, you know, he can go for hours on end now, you know, which is good and that's great. Having the ability to be able to socialize with others without, you know, going to a separate space for a break or having to, be isolated or just need
and
that.
then come back.
Yeah, and then come back and things like that. To be able to get past that and not have to do those things and be able to still play and interact, things like that with his peers, that's great. And that's very, very good, and very, very proud of him about that.
And also I want to add, even with the group projects with the peers would be them being in his space, even at the Science Center 2 years ago, and up into just recently, I think we had like a 45-minute time zone that we used to set our clock for. Like, if we go past 45 minutes, we know meltdowns are about to happen.
Right.
So we are planning to stay somewhere for only 45 minutes. Like even on his second birthday, I think we only stayed at the Science Center for like an hour and a half, I believe.
At the tops.
Yeah, it wasn't that long. So, with this last birthday at 4 years old, he was able to have a full birthday party from I think he started a little earlier than the guests came.
Yeah,
by himself.
He got started.
Like
started
2:30.
Like the party started at 3. He probably got out there about 2:15, 2:30.
Yeah, started playing by himself. So then when the guests came, he was really happy to have friends come and play. And me, I just overdid it. So when he first saw his party, he wasn't staying in the house. He was like, I'm outside, period. So that was the first thing that I could say between the second and fourth birthday was the amount of time and also people being in his space per se. Right?
He engaged a lot more. He wanted to really be a part of everything that was going on. He wanted a noisemaker. He wanted to make sure that every intricate part of his party, was including him.
And he didn't get a noisemaker, and that was the only meltdown.
Yeah.
Real short that he got.
Right. And
he
didn't feel it. He didn't feel included. Like,
right.
He wanted a noisemaker like everybody else had noisemakers.
And then he made his own.
Yeah.
Well, who would give up one? Nobody need to get it. Here, let me show you.
Come here. See, I know how to improvise.
All right. Yeah, I mean, like he got in the pool.
He wasn't confrontational. He was able to get in the pool, play with all the water toys and all the things that we had going on for his birthday party. He was actually able to enjoy everything.
Because they was sensory based.
Yeah, it was sensory based. That's one thing we did make theme wise for his 4th birthday was that everything was going to be sensory based. And he's a water baby. He loves water. That's his thing.
Right.
He loves swimming, splashing, water play, period. So I think that his whole 4th birthday was really right up his alley.
Right. And like I said, he sang happy birthday, which is the difference between the 2nd and 4th birthday. We sung happy birthday at home, with just me, him, his dad, and his sister. His 4th birthday, he basically sung happy birthday as a host.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ezekiel. Happy birthday to you.
I just want to bring this point up that autism journey, things can happen overnight. Things can click overnight. You just have to stay persistent. Just because it seems like a therapy isn't working, that don't mean that it isn't working. I can't tell you how many IRs we got. Still getting IRs, okay? Still getting IRs. That don't mean that it's not working.
So usually if anything happens at ABA that's outside of his scope, of his IEP, then an instant report has to be generated. And then that way we have on file certain behaviors, certain patterns, things like that. We can always go back and reference them as he progresses and make changes.
His vocabulary didn't change. I could say he was, his progression in his vocabulary didn't change over the last 4 months, I would say.
Yeah, he was just saying one word at a time, and now he's speaking phrases and sentences now.
Right, so
we in which we will document and show you guys.
Right, but we have always stayed persistent with him. We have always, kept him in the community. I think that probably helped with his birthday party.
It's important to get your kids out. Parents who may have children who are autistic, it's good to get them out into the different environments, different surroundings, things like that. Because for one, one thing I feel that every parent should do when it comes to their autistic child is that you should never treat them like they have some type of rare disease, or they can't do this or do that because of their autism.
They're fully capable.
Yeah, give them a try.
Church is one of the things that we have to keep going every Sunday.
So Ezekiel had to be separated from the congregation during worship service today. Anxiety started to increase, and he started crying, and I didn't want things to escalate no more than what it already was. So we came into one of the classrooms that we have here at church, and right now he's just putting together a puzzle, and easy peasy now. No fussing, no crying, no whining.
Yeah, some church service days, church service Sundays are very, very, they're cool, they're good, and then some are absolutely
relieving.
They're an epic fail.
Right.
I'm gonna just put it like that, where like he's not in the mood. He don't want to be bothered.
He don't want to sit.
It's too much movement. He don't want
tablet,
to stay still.
iPad, nothing.
He don't want his iPad.
He just want to leave the building.
Nothing will suffice him. He just want to go. Just stay going. Just keep going. Because like you'll be amazed how your child can adapt. How your child can make the changes necessary within themselves to be able to cope with whatever situation is going on. As long as that situation is good, as long as that situation is positive, and like there's no harm going on or anything like that, I think it's key and essential to go ahead and
just keep doing it.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Because I think that's what helped us between the second and fourth birthday, is that we kept going.
Right.
Let's say before we close things up, between the second and fourth birthday, he have grew a lot, as you see, physically. He have grew a lot mentally. He have grew a lot in his adaptive skills.
Right.
And just, I feel like, with the grace of God, therapies, and like I said, we just kept going. Didn't stop. Like I said, we got a lot of documentations, a lot of things to catch you guys up with. We done been on a plane. We done took on Disney, got the Wonderful going. Just different things we have got to help him adapt, different equipments that we got to show you guys to help us get through our journey. So make sure you stay tuned.
Thank you for your time, and we appreciate you. We're most definitely looking forward to putting out more content and getting things back rolling.
All righty.
All right.
Hello everyone. If you had a great time watching this video and love to see more fantastic content like this in the future, please show your support by hitting the like button, leaving a comment, and subscribing to the channel. Your engagement means the world to us, and we thank you for supporting us and spreading the awareness. We can't wait to bring you more exciting content soon, so stay tuned and stay awesome.